Hey everybody, it's Janae and it's time for today's midweek mindful moment. And today I wanted to ask you how often that you actually look at things with fresh eyes or with a fresh perspective. And I was really thinking about it, and oftentimes I am always on the quest for new information and new things and new connections that sometimes I don't really go back and look at the old or things that I have. And this last weekend, I had an opportunity to remember something. I have this little shell, and this shell has been in my car for over a year. And it actually got there by me. I placed it there after a meditation workshop with Shelley Dawson when I was going through my Yoga Assets teacher trainer course. She was my instructor. And coming full circle, I saw Shelley this last weekend, and I had remembered this shell, and I had told her that I still have the shell that she gave me in that meditation, and I have it in my car. And I see it, and I think of that time, back at that time, and I have really great memories, and I had shared that with her. Well, today, on my way into work, I had picked up the shell and looked at it, and I had noticed that on this shell, if you look really close, you can see that it has all of these different paths. And it had reminded me of yoga and real life, how we have these different paths that we take, or these different journeys that we're on. And then I noticed, the paths kind of wrap around, and the paths are on the backside as well. And then I noticed this little spot here is where all of the paths join. And so today what I was thinking was, sometimes it may feel like we have all of these different choices and we don't really know what to pick as our path. And I just say to get on a path. Because many times, and this is from Pathways to Joy, many times the same path will lead you, or a different path, many times a different path will lead you to the same spot. And so when we're looking at our goals and we're looking at our life, or we're looking at our yoga practice, and we have, just way too much to think about, we just want to get started, get moving, and many times we will find that we end up where we needed to be all along. Thank you so much for the inspiration, Shelley. You are definitely a mentor in my life. And I just want to say thank you for listening, and namaste.